Alright, everybody, welcome back. I may have made a terrible mistake and judged Minwu a little too fast. She might be a little bit smarter than we think, and I might actually be the dumb one. So, what happened was that not only did I have Mont on Shikuchi, but I also had Seymour on Thief Lore. I didn't realize Seymour was getting an extra +1 move, so that was actually might have been why Minwu was kind of falling behind. So the reason I kind of ended up thinking about this, because I was watching my friend's video about Titus and he mentioned the producer's bow, and I was like, oh, maybe I should put the producer's bow on one of these guys. And then I just had the sudden thought, like, wait a second, doesn't Mont have Shikuchi on? And I knew he had it on because I wanted him to get one square further away from Seymour. But he wouldn't have had to have that on if Seymour didn't have Thief Lore on, which I think I turned it on for a raid or something like that. So this is gonna be the same build, slightly different. I have Titan just as a bonus card, but it's gonna be pretty much the same offensive build. So let's kind of start off and maybe try to find a tank. If we don't find a tank, we'll just go for Dwayne. Let's see if this Engelbert is any good. Unit resistance, and then a magic. He actually has high unit resistance, and then. So I'm not sure if I want to attack unit resistance actually, because that's gonna be resisted. So I just want to attack something that's high defense more so than unit resistance. So I think that's area resistance. Alright, so I mean the other two don't count as much. Let me just see if I could see his defense here. 51 defense, okay. So, and how much HP? Let's just double check that. About 9,000 HP. Okay, so let's fight this Warrior of Light. And let's see if we could get Seymour to one shot. I think with the Mont Claws of the Young Lion King, it might be a little too easy. So just remember that 9,000 number and see if we can do at least that much damage. And I used up my first 5 orbs just to kind of get into a middle of the road arena rank. Because I know the 10,000 rank isn't always the best, so. And yes, I saw that this Noctis was a little weak, but we're just trying out the Seymour. So what I noticed actually is that now Minwu actually cast the defense buff first, which I guess she does that so that Seymour can make the most use of the offensive buff. Because now he's going to move into range and now he's going to have it anyway. So, okay, maybe he's not going to move into range. So there goes a hit on Seymour, which is bad, but that could be good. Oh, no, never mind. Seymour is down. So Seymour didn't really get to do anything, basically. Alright, so that's going to be a bust. Let's just skip this battle. I said skip. Yeah, so this is going to be a bust. There's no revive on Minwu, so we just got completely massacred on that one. I mean, and that's going to happen because this is an offensive build. I just wasn't expecting that from a Warrior of Light and a not maxed out Noctis. I mean, we did get 3 hits on us total, but wasn't expecting that. Okay, so let's continue onward. Let's check out this King Mont. Unit attack, and I think that's area attack. I forget the difference between Knight's Armor. No, I think that's magic resist. Knight's Armor and Brigadine. I just forget what they do. Not a lot of defense there. But I think maybe if we don't find another tank, the first Mont might be good. Slash resist. I can't really get through slash resists. But maybe let's kind of go after this anyway and see what happens. Yeah, 54 defense. It is the iron armor and it's not the golden armor or the, I think the platinum helmet is the other slash resist. So let's see what happens here. And hopefully, well, Noctis is, I feel like Noctis is pretty mobile, so he can be intimidating for this match. So here we go, we have the Inherited Tyranny. I think we should be within range on the next one, hopefully. Maybe not though. Let's see what Noctis does. Yeah, he moves up. That's kind of what I figured. Let's see what kind of damage we do on Noctis. Kingmon is disabled, so Noctis is gone in one shot. Kingmon is still disabled, so maybe we could get a heal on Kingmon. Maybe next turn, I think. There you go, 5,000 damage on Kingmon. That's most of his life. So that's with the slash attack. And I don't remember if my Kingmon used the slash attack in peril, but I think that was actually pretty decent. Alright, let's try to find another tank. And then we'll try to just move on to like a meta, you know, Dwayne team or something. Or maybe something else that we can find. Alright, so we still have the Earth attack. We actually have Spirit, but I'm not going to look at Spirit at all. There's a Mont. He's got the magic resist and the unit attack resist. Maybe we'll come back and see how we do against the unit attack resist, because I feel like Kingmon would have decent defense anyway. 40, it's not bad. Here's another Kingmon. Okay, so this is, so he's got the extra HP. They all have the speed, 67 defense, and this is area resist. All right, so that's actually not going to affect us. So the key thing here is that we're trying to get through this 67 defense. So let's see what happens in this one.
Are you prepared to lose your lives?
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary here. We got Minwu moving up. And we are double buffed on Seymour. Just need one more. Alright, so Mont is actually, you know, he's kind of down on damage, but at least he's up front taking the damage. Alright, Seymour, can you get in? No, so this might be a big AoE. Oof. Okay, so maybe Minwu could get in and heal. Hopefully she gets the fast cast. Okay, so now actually Seymour might go down. Oh, no, hold on. Ooh, nice Great Borozuki. 1/3 damage on Mont, but that is actually a really good attack on Seymour. It's one of my favorite attacks on him. And I'm kind of wondering how a high faith Seymour would do. I'm guessing he would do pretty well. So there goes Minwu kind of now being a little bit of an off tank. And Seymour ran out of AP, but Minwu gets in there and heals. So that's, Minwu is actually doing really good with the heals and sort of managing the, you know, the health bars basically. And Seymour actually gets in and finishes the job. So actually I was pretty impressed on that one. I may want to go back and double check the levels on that, because I'm not sure if they were all maxed on everything, but I think that went pretty well. That Noctis did seem to have pretty decent defense, because remember the last Noctis got one-shotted, but then again, I also don't remember if that was that weak Noctis. But I think that's actually pretty well, working pretty well. And I have to give more credit to Minwu. So this is the whole purpose of this video, guys. I am giving her a chance of redemption, and looks like she's doing pretty well. So I kind of want to go after a little bit more of a meta team. I'm trying to see, like, this Zazan one might be good. No. Maybe I'll have to find, like, maybe an Oberon. I did see one up here. So we have a little bit. We have some earth, some pretty good earth. We have the 2 Shinra bracelets and dark attack up. So this seems pretty decent. 3,000 attack. All right, let's go for it. Basically we're looking for King Mont to survive a few hits. He's not particularly strong against piercing with this build, but he can have decent piercing. So, okay. There's that universal buff or debuff. King Mont moving up and Seymour with the double buff. Alright, so let's see what kind of damage gets thrown onto King Mont. So Noctis looks like he's in range of Seymour. Ooh, the nice counter cure. Ooh, that kind of moved her out of range though. That kind of sucked. So Seymour still does pretty good damage there. I think that was after the Claws of the Young Lion King. Very nice counter cure again. I haven't really seen her use that often, but I think mine is actually on level 15. So we're actually doing really good because of that counter cure, and I think we should have it now. Because this Prompto is not really doing crazy amounts of damage. So maybe Minwu can get in here and heal, but she won't even have to. So that I was actually really impressed by that. That wasn't like an amazing like mono element team, but 3 pretty good units. 2 of them, I don't really know if you want to consider Noctis on the same level as Cloud, but in my fights against him so far, he seems to be able to really like he has a lot of mobility. He just gets in. He can take at least 1 hit, and he does pretty good damage, either like just doing damage straight up or by just having a lot of speed and going twice. So again, once again, even though there was a little bit of a hiccup there, Minwu did enough for herself to survive. She did have that counter cure, and let me double check. I think I have counter cure on 15, so that can actually even get better. Again, it just happens to go off twice in that battle. I haven't seen it yet besides that, but you know, that I thoroughly liked that. I'm very much happy with Minwu. Alright, so I think one more battle. Maybe let's go. I did see us on there. Maybe let's go against that like semi-evasion team, I guess. Okay, actually an Earth up team. We have Noctis only on 115. Keep in mind that we're still on the Earth slash attack up, I think it is. And these are all offensive Earth cards, I believe. So let's get in there and see what happens. So this, I kind of don't really know what's going to happen. Just because we have Zazan with the re-raise and the courage, so you know, I might not end up being able to take this team out fully because of the potential to revive and the potential to just come in here and do some offense. So it's kind of dependent on King Mont here. Alright, so there's the re-raise. King Mont needs to kind of separate and take damage, basically. And, you know, keep Seymour alive. Is kind of what I wanted to do. So the Zazan is a little bit evasive, and Seymour moves right next to King Mont. And that pretty much wraps it up. Alright, so let's just let this play out, but I don't think we're going to see anything crazy here. And again, I didn't really change anything on Minwu from last time. She still has her buff abilities on. All I did was change the mobility of the other units, and it does look like she's keeping up a little bit more. There was that 1 or 2 times where she just buffed herself, but I mean, this is actually working way better than it did last time, and I think I can work with this, so I'm actually a little bit more impressed with Minwu this time around, and I'm very happy. Like, kind of my whole point is to kind of see if she's worth having spent the blossoms on and, you know, all the other resources. And I'm like wiping the sweat off my forehead now because I think it's gonna be worth it. Maybe, you know, maybe not the top tier of arena. Maybe I might need like Glaciella, the fire type one, or I might need some other unit. But I think this is actually doing pretty well, and I will enjoy using her from now on if she continues to perform at this rate. So definitely much more impressed, and I apologize for calling her dumb or kind of dumb. She can get caught up, but I think she's a little bit better than I gave her credit for. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I just hope to correct myself from yesterday's video. Alright guys, see you in the next one.